Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm trying to set you guys up right here. We are going to be doing, okay, I couldn't set you up, but good morning. We're gonna be doing some direct marketing again today. Yesterday I was vlogging a little bit, but it was on TikTok. If you guys want to follow me there, I'm gonna leave all that info, but I want to show you guys what I do to prepare, to get ready, because to this day, almost 4 years into this, I still get nervous every single time that I go in direct market, because you never know who you're gonna run into or the interactions. But now I've come to find out that really it's like, that's just, you're psyching yourself out, and you cannot sit there and like just overthink the situation or overthink how the conversation is gonna go or what are they gonna say. Like, you can't, because you never know how it's going to go, and it could turn out really great. So I'm just finishing getting ready right now, makeup wise, and then I usually just like have my hair up, and I'll bring forward like little, you know, my little hair strands here. Other than that, I wear long sleeves. I don't like wearing short sleeves when I go in direct market, and I also don't like wearing like short sleeves when I'm working with a direct client, like when I know that a lawyer sent me a client, because I see it as I am a representation of them, or like an extended representation of this lawyer, this attorney, you know, this law office. So I always want to dress the part, and sometimes it can feel, for me, because I'm not used to like dressing up all the time, it can feel like, am I doing too much? Am I overdressed? But if you feel like you're overdressed, you're good. If you feel like you're underdressed, you should definitely think about like just what more can you add. I don't go in short sleeves. I have tattoos. Not saying that tattoos are bad or anything, okay? I have them, but I don't like to show them. So I do wear long sleeves, and then I have one right here, you know, just always making sure that I'm like, I look good. I'm wearing some like black, these are like very thick, I don't know if you can tell, well, I can tell because it's a little hot. They're like trousers, I guess, and they're like loose fitting, they're not tight fitting. And then for heels, I have these heels, and they're like short heels. They're not, you know, these like super tall stilettos or anything like that. And then I have my notary bag. In my notary bag, of course, you guys have seen my beautiful notary bag. It's this one. I have my business cards in there, you know, little flyers. When I go into law firms or even like dental offices, like therapy places, I drop off a flyer and then multiple business cards, because there's going to be like multiple doctors, multiple dentists, multiple therapists, multiple attorneys, lawyers, like the whole thing. So I want enough for like the whole office. Other than that, always have my phone on ring, because what is the point of going out to market if you are not going to pick up the phone? And then my little cafecito, so that I can keep the energy up. And that's about it. That's all I do to get ready to go out and direct market. I want to talk to you about yesterday, because this is something that I feel like I have overlooked for years now. And it was an abandoned looking law office in my city, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna hit this one up. I'm gonna see, I'm gonna just go in person and like, just, you know, tell them I'm a local notary. So that's what I did. I went in, and I believe I was speaking to the paralegal. Yeah, she was like, oh, we always need a mobile notary. Do you speak Spanish? I said yes. And then she said, where are you located? I told her where I was located, and that was about it. Very short like conversation, but it was, you know, short and sweet. So then I said, you know, have a good day, give me a call if you ever need my services, I'd be more than happy to help. Okay, perfect. I walked out the door, and then when I was walking out the door, she calls me back and she's like, Adriana, come back. And I go back and I'm like, oh, you know, hi, how can I help you? And she's like, the lawyer wants to talk to you. So I said, okay. I go in and yeah, she was like, just, you know, give him a few minutes. He's on the call with the client right now, but he does want to talk to you about a few things. More so like just some like notary rules and regulations, your fees. And then she asked like, what is your fee? You know, and I said, well, it just depends on like, are we doing, you know, a single family trust? Are we doing like, you know, just a single power of attorney? And she said, a single family trust, how much would that be? I told her my fee, and as you guys know, I've been very, very open about my fee, so I'm gonna come on here and just say it. I told her I do it for $150 if it's a single family trust. You guys have to keep in mind that a single family trust is nothing like a loan signing package, okay? We're not talking 150 pages. So yeah, and for the most part they print out the documents because there's a certain what is it called, what is that called, like when you like, there's just a certain format, there you go, it's a certain format that these documents have to be printed, because then they have, some of them have to get sent over to the county recorder's office. So they have to meet specific guidelines. So for the most part they do the printing, not me. But in this conversation, you know, I told her my fee. She said, okay, that's good. Just wait for him, and you know, he'll be out right now. I said, okay. I probably waited a few minutes, and he came out, and you know, he was like, oh, you know, hey Adriana, nice to meet you. Come on in, let's, you know, chat a little bit. So I sat down, we're chatting. You know, he asked me like, how long have you been a notary? And then he was like, I actually have a notary right now. Don't know if you know her. And then he said her name. I don't want to put like the name out there because I just don't want, I don't know. And I was like, no, I'm not familiar with her, but I'm not familiar with a lot of notaries around me. Not by name anyway. So he was like, that's fine. I was just asking if you knew her because she's the only one I use right now, but I've been looking to add another notary. I have someone in the office that has their notary commission as well. They help me out with like, you know, that one-off like client that we have to do. This other notary is usually the one that will handle like mobile ones, but like I said, I don't want to be married to just one. I know you understand. And I said, no, definitely. So I was like, well, that's not really the way that I would say it, but whatever. He was like, oh, you know, like, I just don't want, you know, you guys know what that means, right? Like, I don't want to be married to just one. Like, he just doesn't want to depend on just one. He said, you know, you never know. It's just in case. And I know how that is because it has happened where like the notary has an emergency, just cannot make it, something comes up or whatever, and you need to have a backup always. So then he asked me, do you know more so the county recording, what was it, like rules and regulations? You know, they're very specific about how they want things done. And I said, well, the number one thing, because this is like, from what I know of, the number one thing that we have to keep in mind is always that notary seal impression, because it has to be legible. It has to be fully imprinted. It obviously has to be from a, you know, a currently commissioned notary public, but for the most part, it has to be legible, because when someone makes a photocopy of this, it has to be like, you have to be able to read it. There can't be any like missing spots, like corners, and sometimes that happens like when your ink is running low, or sometimes like when you press down too hard and the ink kind of like bleeds out. That's not good. So that was the number one thing that I told him. I'm like, you know, the number one thing is just always making sure that that seal is impressed correctly, and we're not going over the margin, under the margins, over any wording. And the whole time I'm saying this, he's just nodding his head like, yes, yes. So then he said, okay, that's good. I am actually going to get in contact with said notary, and I'm going to ask her where she gets her where does she go to do her monthly seminars. because the monthly seminars that she goes to are very specific with like estate planning. I said I'm open to that, definitely. So he said, okay, let me get in contact with her. Once I get that information, I'll forward it over to you, but you know, definitely I will give you a call. And I said, perfect, I look forward to that. And that was it. So, you know, have a good day and we'll talk soon. So I just want to say, don't ever judge a book by its cover. If you have a certain office around you that you've just been like, I don't even know if that's still in business or not, just go check it out. You never know. I did not know that that was gonna lead to like this. Besides me possibly getting this client, right, I am also going to be getting like a direct referral for training. That's the best way that I could put it. Like, instead of me trying to hunt down and dig, you know, what other type of like training can I do, or like he said, like this is like monthly seminars that this other notary goes to, and obviously like she's in my area, so I would love, you know, obviously to keep myself updated on things and to network even more. But if this is something that this lawyer is looking for in order for me to work with him, or you know, just for him to feel more confident that I would be able to do a good job, I think that's awesome, because I just got a direct referral from a lawyer like, look, take these seminars, stay up to date, and then I can come on here and share it with you, and then you don't have to be like, oh, you know, direct referral, direct, like, you know, go and take this training, go and do this seminar. So that'd be really cool. Once I get that information, obviously, you know, I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna be like, go do this, go do that. If I get the information before I upload this video, then I will have it in the description, but that was yesterday. I still haven't received anything, so I was thinking of today doing like a little follow-up text, little follow-up email, and just kind of see like where we're at with that. But anyway, it's almost 8 p.m. I gotta put the babies to take a bath and then just get ready for bed tomorrow. I am so tired, but honestly, go out there today. Go out, market your business, get out of your own head, run faster than your doubts, because I just feel like, wait, hold on. Hello? Yes, I am. How can I help? You guys have a great day, and I'll catch up with you guys soon. Bye.